Alright, gallery. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Is this it? 10.1. Yeah, this must be it.
And then, yeah.
Let me mute this.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Alright, let's go back to level 1-ish. Alright, let me share my screen. Where's your name? There's Skype. Alright, you see my screen?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so start off level 1. Let's see. Yep, good lane. Just queue it right here. Don't waste time. And then start autoing these minions so they die faster. So you get the second proc on them.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's way more beneficial. Just kill them right here. Don't waste time pushing the wave. Then, like, yeah, notice how, like, she can't do anything against that. She just has to, she loses a lot HP because of that too. Yep, cue the wave again. Start autoing. You're gonna get level 2. Like, once you get level 2, look to engage. Like, if you, the first minion that dies in the lane is level 2 for you, for mid laners.
Right.
So that minion is super important, because once you get level 2, you can just hard engage, and they can't do anything. But sadly, she got level 2 a little bit after you. What the?
My life.
Alright, right here you don't need to queue the wave anymore, because, you know, you kind of wanted to push into you, because Syndra, if it pushes into Syndra again like this, she can just freeze it. Let me pause it. She can just freeze it, like, right around this area. So that means you're susceptible to good jungle ganks, and, you know, if you go in on her, you're under tower range, so it's really bad like that anyways. But, yeah, just make sure to, be aware of that. You don't need to push the third minion wave. You can just let it slowly come into you, per se. So that way, because this is around the time your jungler is looking to gank.
Right. That's why I go ward right here.
Yeah, like, if she was smart, she would have just froze it, like, right here. And just held on to the cannon minion and threw it away. But, you know, this is, like, silver area. So they're probably not thinking about this. Also, another thing, I don't like how you play on locked camera, because I feel like there was a lot of fights you just missed because you were locked. I had to tell you about it.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, try to play the game without locked camera. I mean, it's not as hard as you think, especially in lane. You just put it in the area, and then you just see your champion. That way, your eyes are just seeing much more than just your champion.
Okay.
I mean, be welcome to walk in a fight, though, because sometimes it gets a little hectic. But, yeah. Yeah, right here, you kind of, like, cue the wave again. You don't need to keep queuing the wave. You can just let it come into you, dude. And, yeah, I mean, she does it too, which is really bad in her manner and shit. Like, she's starting to go but, I mean, yeah, if you keep queuing the wave, it's going to be really hard to engage on her. Right?
Okay.
And, like, she can just engage you for free, because, you know, you're using your main damage ability on the wave. Right here, she has no mana. Like, you notice how this is a... So this is why told you to go back here. Like, you notice how there's a cannon minion wave?
Yeah.
It's going to be really hard for her to push a cannon minion wave with this much mana. And if you go back right here, like, go all the way back under your tower. Hold on. Airplane out my window. But yeah, go all the way back. Don't let them harass you, because if they cancel your back, you're kind of fucked. So go all the way back. Go back here, recall, teleport back to lane, and the minions should be around here still, and you just TP back, and you can just freeze it like right around this area. And she can't do anything, right? Because she has no mana, and she probably spent most of her mana on the wave, so she'll just have to sit there and watch UCS while the jungler can come in for a gank, or you can just straight up just harass her off minions.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no reason to stay here, but we just go for it anyways. But sadly, like, I think you die around this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you died. Skip that area, and Diana dies too. It's pretty unfortunate. See, like right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you went back earlier, this is where the wave would have been.
Okay.
And like, look at this spot. This is like the perfect spot. You just W here, and you freeze the minion wave, and they can't do anything. And she misses like 2 waves worth of experience, which is pretty big. Like, you freeze it here, and this is why you're able to have like a level lead, because of this minion freeze right here. I mean, you take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. So you have refillable. And then, sadly, the cannon dies, so it kind of stops the freeze. But it's okay, because she's still going to lose a bit of minions right here. Yeah, like right now, the kill should be equalized. Well, it would be equalized if the cannon minion didn't die, because she would have lost a lot of experience. She misses her EQ. That's the signal to go in. Now you have R. Nice. That was a pretty good clean out play. Don't forget to use your refillable stuff. Just have it running every time you engage or look for a fight. Go back. Oh yeah, like right here, you didn't need to clear the wave. Like, you just let it sit. You don't need to keep pushing unless you see them on the map somewhere else. That's the only indicator to push, but... Or if they're going back, because you know they're walking back to lane. So now it's really hard for you to engage on her, because you kind of hard shoved. And now she's kind of doing some sort of pseudo freeze here. But of course she just pushes it, because she doesn't know what she's doing. But yeah, let's skip out million phase for a moment. Yeah, right here. Or when you first went back, I told you to buy a hex stack, because it's just way better in terms of stats. Kindle net worth.
Does the hex tech passive proc off your E too?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. You just do a buttload of damage. See that? That was off your E. You see it went on cooldown.
Okay, yeah. I knew Sheen did, I wasn't sure if that did.
Yep, Sheen and they both do it at the same time, so pretty nutty damage.
Yeah.
Skip it. Like, as I was saying, like, don't let her see us for free. Should always look to, like, pressure her. Like, right here. Like, she's wanting to get this backline, right? Right now, she has no mana. I think that was a good indication, but of course we saw Khan here, so probably not. And you're running low in mana as well. But if Khan wasn't there, I would just say go in, because she has nothing.
Was that a bad placement for the W?
Yeah, sort of, but I mean,
Okay, where should I have done it? Because that's another thing like I struggle with.
A few W placements, like
Yeah.
just do it in a direction where you think they're gonna run. Like, it's still a 3 second long prediction. You have to
Right.
look 3 seconds in the future. It's pretty hard, but I mean, like they want to run away, right?
Right.
Like after this fight, like yeah. Again, I think if you didn't have lock camera, you could have saw this fight a little bit more better. Saw your
Okay.
champion walking on the mini map. Like you don't need to look at your champion. You can see your champion walking on the mini map, and it'd be a good indicator. Or you can like hover over W, click it, and just like hover over it and see where the range is on it. You can also check out the range too, dude. Like I'm pretty sure there's a way for you to like shift or control W, something like that, and then just have the range hovered. That way you don't cast it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before you hot cast stuff. That's what some
Right.
players do, just to help them out. See
Okay.
what.
How to do it? I'll have to look. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, like right here. Like if you didn't have lock camera, I'm sure you would saw this way better in your head.
Okay.
And then like they're walking back, right? So it takes them like maybe a couple seconds to walk back. So you just need to be generous, right? Like it's better for you to cut off their escape route rather than just hit them directly.
Okay.
So look where they have to go and just cut it off. Like even if you miss your W, like they have to walk forward into you and into Leona. So if you place it like right around this area, like that'd be good. Even if they walk up, they're gonna walk up in Leona and Tristana. So yeah, that's good. All worked out though. It's good roam. Skip. She wasted all on you. Honestly, at this point in the game, I would just look to split bot because you have TP.
Okay.
Like once Tristana mid, you see her mid, and that's just an indication just to go bot. You don't need to stay here. There's no reason to stay here, but I think Triss just ints for some reason right here. Yeah.
Yep.
She got one-shotted. Yeah, you didn't need to die for that, because one, you had a killing streak. So look at that shutdown gold you gave their enemy team. 300 gold. Much as a Baron, right? But
Is it really?
no, it's not much as a Baron, sorry. It's spread out between 300 gold. So each one gets like 50 or 100 gold, which is still pretty good. So yeah, make sure to watch yourself if you're on a killing streak. Don't want to give over free kills, and that's definitely not worth it. Like, it would be better just to go bot, catch that wave, so Draven doesn't put... I think if you just went bot immediately after you got stunned, you probably would have saved this tower with TP. But,
Okay.
yeah, just make sure to look to split more with your TP. You don't need to sit mid. Right here, if you die, yeah. I mean, right here, I think if you had Merc Treads, you might have lived.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, you would have gotten out of that CC a little bit faster. I mean, in theory, this was a good engage. But sadly, Syndra was there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have... I think if you would have lived, because... Yeah. Yeah. Look to buy Merc Treads if you, if they are have like heavy CC. Like if they have 3 CCs, that's pretty heavy. You just go ahead and buy Merc Treads.
Okay. They usually do. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and of course if it's all AD, just rush Tabby. Or if you're versing AD mid laner, Tabby.
Okay.
Even if they're not all AD, just go Tabby. If you're versing an AD mid laner. Yeah, I think if you had definitely had Merc Chest, you would have lived. Let's go forward.
At least had enough time to ult.
Yeah, this is a free Drake. You notice how 3 are dead. Free Drake
Yeah.
right there. Spam it. And make sure you let your team know you have TP so they feel more confident in doing it. Right here it was pretty unlucky. Yep.
What? Go back. What did I even get hit with?
Morgana.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just have to be careful, dude, of hard CC. Like, once you see Morgana...
How did that not hit Diana, though?
Yeah. Unlucky. Let's fast forward. Do a little cute play right here, but sadly you die for it. Forward. Most of your ults are pretty good though, like outside of like dying. Oh yeah, she just ends here. Outside of like dying instantly, like yeah, most of your ults are pretty good. Just make sure like once you go in, it's more safe. It's just better just to live, honestly. Like I like how you were patient though. Like I think it was around here. You're pretty patient with your ult. Yeah. Yeah, I like how patient you were. You knew your W was coming up, so you'll be fine. And then you just R back. Yeah, that was pretty good. And your team could have done Baron here, but they trolled for some god-awful reason.
Yep, that's silver, dude. Nobody knows when to do it. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, you should have just kept spamming it, dude. Just to get it through their skulls. I mean, you did, but... not much you can do. They go for Sindri for some god-awful reason. I don't know, I hate it when people just don't listen, dude. It's so dumb.
Just died.
Yeah, Tristan just ends there. Oh well, not much you can do. Can't change them. Right here was pretty good. Like right here, I'm gonna talk this fight. Like although you miss your W, it's okay. Just engage on him a little bit. He flashes out for some reason, but you don't need to go back in. Like once you got his flash, because you have no cooldowns up, right?
Right.
And he just R'd you, so that's going to be a buttload of damage coming back towards you as well. So you don't need to engage further. You can just like chunk people out and walk away. Like once you get your third passive on, your damage is kind of small now, so you don't need to keep going.
Okay.
But thank God you lived, and your team sees him doing Drake and kills him. Because you blowed his flash is pretty good. But yeah, like some fights you don't need to look for a kill. Some fights you just need to look for it pushing them out of the fight. Unless, of course, you can just straight up finish them off. Right here was pretty bad, because everyone just died instantly. Yep. I mean, it was a good fight for your team. They could have done Baron, maybe, around this part, but I guess they trolled again. Yeah, they could have done Baron, like, with your TP coming up. Diana's full HP, yeah, they could have done Baron. That sucks. Oh yeah, right here. Like right here, Syndra just doesn't see you for some reason. She's probably locked camera.
I could have just proto-belted her and she would have been dead.
Yeah. Don't forget to use Proto Belt in your combos.
Right there.
Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
Like, I get why you went target something else, but yeah, just make sure your target's dead first. That's all. That's all you need to do.
Okay.
Then you kind of switch targets again. It was pretty bad. Oh shit, yeah, you die here. That's pretty unlucky. But here, went okay.
Rooted, airborne stun, rooted.
Yep. I'm telling you, dude, merge treads, OP. Yeah, lose the game. But yeah, just to recap, you don't need to push the wave outside of the first 2 waves. You can just chill.
Okay.
Look for the level 2 engage after, and notice to your opponent's cooldowns. Like Syndra stuns like 14 seconds, level 1, or 12
Right.
seconds around that area. So that's a pretty long cooldown. And then once it's down, you can just pop on her, and she can't do anything, right?
Right.
But yeah, just be aware of that in laning phase, and once your ADC comes mid, just go bot with TP, split push. If your ADC is just like being stubborn, just spam ping him saying I'm going bot, and just take his farm until he goes mid. Because like there's no reason for you to just stay mid as an assassin. Like maybe as a like Orianna or something, you would stay mid and just help get the mid tower, but
Okay. That's it.
yeah. And then of course remember to buy the appropriate boots during the game. I would never go def cap second
Okay.
because it's just too expensive and too greedy. I wouldn't even go third, honestly. I would go void staff third because usually that's when people start building MR.
Okay.
Or if you can't, like that game would have been perfect for Banshee's Veil because it's just more optimal against their team comp. Even if you had Merchez, I still would have went Banshee's Veil third. And then another thing, is that it? Yeah, it's just basically just keep practicing. Make sure to watch your deaths as well. Like if you win laning phase, you'll be unkillable later in the game.
Okay.
Because Echo just snowballs way too hard. You have any other questions? Oh yeah, refillable too. Don't forget to buy refillable. If you can afford refillable, just go ahead and buy it, dude. Sometimes I like selling my pots for refillable early game because it's just so much more worth it.
Okay.
All right. You have any more questions or any questions?
Well, I think that's it.
That's it. Okay. Oh, dude. Thank you.
See you later.
I hope you learned a lot, dude. Hope you improved.
Yeah.
All right. Good. All right. I'll see you later, Wesley. Peace out.
Yeah.